Today, let's find out what it means by true teppanyaki. Getting bored with your own home? We will offer you some easy and flexible ways for home redecorating. Luxury is something more than diamonds. Let's check out some wonderfully crafted watches. And let's have a chat with Kim Robinson over the ways to perfect your hairstyles.
Welcome to Dolce Vita. It's said that dangers in life are infinite and safety is one of them. So why play it safe all the time?
Well, isn't it part of life to take risks? After all, who said life had to be serious?
So to kick off the weekend, let's try something new, like a different flavour of Japanese cuisine. No matter what culture you're from, everyone loves great food.
True, it reveals a nation's traditions and cultures. So where's our cultural journey destination today?
To Japan?
Ooh.
For appetizers, this place uses some of the freshest ingredients available. To enhance the original taste, each little dish is lightly seasoned. Delicacies range from silky bean curd to roasted duck, from deep-fried abalone to beef rolls.
Little dishes of appetizers are very popular in Japan, and there are various types of appetizers like these.
They're usually served cold, so let's give these bite-sized delicacies a try.
Okay.
Delicate, delectable, elegant Japanese appetizers have always been a nice start to a good meal. Salmon, sea urchins, scallops, squids. The choice of seafood from Hokkaido is virtually endless. But if you ask what Hokkaido is truly famous for, it has got to be the hairy crabs. Hairy crabs' number generally starts to increase from midwinter to late summer, which means they are in season right now and are perfect to be accompanied by shark's fin.
So when we talk about Japanese food, what do you think of?
Sashimi and sushi?
I knew that. They're not only popular in Japan, they're popular all over the world. But this time we're here to experience something else, something sizzling hot.
Sizzling hot, I'm totally up for it.
Freshly cooked, sizzling beef is many people's favorite. Jason and Rabia have got the chance to try out the teppanyaki saga beef this time. Aside from the usual sushi and sashimi, teppanyaki makes up another tasty part of the Japanese eating culture. With the iron griddle located at the center of the diner's table, teppanyaki is made popular not only because of its ability to bring out the best in flavors, but also the entertainment of the skilled teppanyaki chefs, putting on a feast for your eyes. Since the cooking method is relatively simple and usually uses only the smallest amount of seasonings, the freshest and highest quality of meat is needed to be used in teppanyaki. And the star of tonight? The tender, juicy saga beef. Simply mouth-watering. Just look at Jason's expression. Well, the saga beef is tasty and this teppanyaki thing looks really fun, so Jason can't wait to learn more from the pro.
With the onion. Wow, it's really hot. Fish. Okay. Is it ready? It's cooked.
Okay.
Not on top of the onion.
This is pepper.
Oh, beautiful. Natural. Okay.
Right.
Okay, rice wine. Put the lid back on the bowl. We let it cook.
Okay.
That's it.
So what do you think of Jason's first attempt at teppanyaki?
Yeah, very hot.
Yeah, careful, it's very hot.
Thank you.
So how is it?
Well, the presentation looks good. Tastes pretty decent. And skin's a little crispy. Not bad.
It's just how the chef taught me. Perfect.
It's been said that if you don't risk anything, you risk even more by not trying.
We have to make sure it's something worth going for. Personally, I'll need to know the probability of success.
Well, risk-taking is a step-by-step process. There's no need to jump into the high-risk side of life before we try the smaller ones.
Like stepping out of your usual rut.
We'll start with your home. We've got some great style tips for you.
A nice piece of furniture isn't just something that you can enjoy. It's also what guests at your house will appreciate. But sometimes looking for the right piece of furniture can be a bit of a nightmare. So we're here today to figure out how to match different types of furniture with different settings and environments.
The bedroom is considered one of the most private spaces, and since many people are lovers of blue because of its calming ability, it is perfectly suitable for core colors in bedroom designs. Since darker blue expresses moodiness, too much blue for a room is not suggested because space can get gloomy and depressing. That's why very often interior designers balance the color theme with white, and sometimes wooden brown as well. Walls in an Oriental decorated home are typically white or beige. To match with the pale walls, gold and black colors are most often reserved for the complementary decor.
The prints here are by a famous designer who specialized in textiles and wallpapers with an Oriental and English style. Here we can see the motifs really bring out an Oriental feel.
While plants are very popular in Oriental decoration, quite a lot of times designers would suggest choosing pillows and cushions with floral pattern, just echo with the surroundings. In terms of material being used, feathers are one of the most popular ones since they resemble leaves and nature. There are more greedy people who would love to incorporate every color to their home designs. In fact, it's not as difficult as it sounds. Many people nowadays are into ethnic themes, ranging from African,
If I'm brave enough to do anything just for the sake of it.
Well, it's said to achieve excellence, you have to take a leap into the unknown.
But we can't totally agree with everything we hear.
However excellence is achieved, this next prestigious brand is all about achieving it. A watch is the single most important accessory for a man. And because I love variety, I think it's important to have one for every occasion.
That's right, a multi-function sports watch might go well with your everyday wear, but for a dressier attire occasion, we probably need something more sophisticated, charming, and inspiring.
So, what exactly is a charming and inspiring timepiece? For the horological experts, a watch should have a brilliant level of finish and artistic quality, which is unique both aesthetically and technically. Like this white gold watch with diamond-covered dial, it's dressy enough to be worn with a tuxedo and looks appropriate for serious occasions. This hand-wound skeleton octagon with perpetual calendar indicates the date, the moon phases, as well as the leap years. The stainless steel case and bracelet is a good match for the transparent sapphire case back. Women are starting to appreciate watches like men in recent years, so when it comes to designing and creating timepieces for ladies, there are several things needed to be taken into account. Technical and mechanical aspects, of course, play an integral part, but what can be omitted is definitely the look and feel to it. This watch here is elegant yet fashionable, with 18-karat white gold case paved with diamonds. It's a fine interpretation of contemporary sophistication.
The dance of different seasons, the mystery of the galaxy, the swinging of day and night.
I'm really lost.
Well, the sky's inspired so many different writers, poets and painters over the past centuries, and it's also a great source of inspiration for watchmaking.
Oh, I get it now. The beauties of the sky.
To pay tribute to the beauties of the sky, this collection is dedicated to the depths of the night and the clear light of the day. Featuring an off-centered yet predominant subdial on the right and a white mother-of-pearl dial, this exquisite timepiece is the perfect shining choice for many of your important occasions. Another signature piece is this soft oval-shaped ladies' watch, highlighted by dazzling diamonds. This popular model is distinguished by its fascinating and refined graphic design. Also by having the off-centered dial, this watch is adorned with the neat numerals and the immaculate satin strap.
What makes the timepiece so special?
Well, some say it's the exquisite design, while others say it's the complex movements which are made with instruments as precise as surgical tools.
So I'd say it's a combination of both.
Stay tuned with us for a unique hair spa opened by a top hairstylist. And join us for a tea time moment in one of the most traditional tea houses in town.
Sometimes to push ahead, you have to take a chance, no matter what the consequence.
What if it seems like it's all against us?
We'll take some time out, relax, have a cup of tea. Amongst all the risks, you have to enjoy life too.
Tea drinking is a very significant aspect in Chinese culture. This tea house is one of the most traditional ones located in Central, which still preserves the old traditions of tea drinking along with some delicious dim sum and classical decor. Many people say this place is a bit chaotic, yet full of character.
You know, I've been going to Yamcha all my life, but I don't know much about its history.
I'm not a dim sum expert either, but I do know in the past that farmers in the Guangdong province, after a long day's work in the field, love to go to local tea houses for some great dim sum.
But now, not only in China, but it's sprung around all over the world. Dim sum's very popular.
The dim sum offered here is a bit old school compared to most of the majestically modern dim sum places around. For example, the steamed pork belly shumai. Although it's a bit fatty, it's still interestingly edible.
That smells great. It reminds me of when I used to come with my family to Yamcha. I still think there's nothing better than having a fresh dim sum with a nice pot of oolong cha.
But with all the choice out there, why do people keep coming back here? 關生你好，
係你好，
係咪成日嚟呢間茶樓㗎？
一個禮拜都有5、6日嚟㗎。
咁呢間茶樓有咩特別吸引你嘅地方咧？
呢度啲嘢咧就新鮮啦，啲食物啦，同埋啲有茶盅啦，啲茶盅咧次次沖落去咧比較熱啲水，同埋呢度啲嘢又唔係貴咧，都好方便嘅。
咁你平時會中意食啲咩㗎？
我有時啲蝦餃燒賣啊，或者嗰啲乾炒牛河啊，都好新鮮㗎。 同埋啲都幾好味嘅呢度啲嘢。
嚟咗呢間茶樓幾耐咧？
呢度啊，10年8年啦，我都周時嚟嘅。
So what makes this place so special? It's the staff. They're the ones who put in the effort, the hours, and all the long shifts to make this place a success. Today we're lucky enough to have the owner to talk to us. 顏生你好。
你好。
我哋想問你幾個問題啊？呢度咧其實你哋開咗幾多年㗎？
我哋嘅呢間字號咧喺香港開咗80年。 係喺呢個地址咧就開咗10年。
我知你咁多年嚟咧都有好多熟客係 keep 住你嘅， 其實點解佢哋會 keep 住嚟嘅咧？
啲人客咧飲慣咗我哋用茶盅沖嗰啲茶咧，去第二啲茶樓酒家度咧飲唔翻呢種嘅品味咧，所以咧佢哋始終會翻嚟我哋呢度。呢啲咧係我哋唯一保持到嘅茶樓嘅獨特嘅風格之一。
And as soon as you sit down in a tea house, the first thing you do, as suggested by the Yum Cha ritual, is to select your flavor of tea.
So why do we use these teacups as opposed to teapots?
Well, haven't you noticed that the amount of tea leaves in these are actually more than what you would get in a teapot? If you try the tea, it'll be stronger and more in flavor. Right?
Absolutely right. Restaurants nowadays use big teapots, so waiters are less busy with the refilling.
That's right. However, tiny tea bowls are used so that the tea can be brewed at the highest of temperature. It's very important, and that's why the flavor is stronger.
The paintings and calligraphy wall hangings have witnessed not only the changes the tea house embraced, but also the evolution that Hong Kong underwent over the years, for good and for bad. Although the decor is not the most up-to-date, nor the setting particularly aesthetically pleasing, for years, these tea houses have stood here in spite of all odds. It's like a time machine allowing us to catch a glimpse of life back in the old days.
Thank you very much. Hong Kong's a fascinating city with all aspects of the old and new.
That's right. Once in a while, you have to get out of Hong Kong's hustle and bustle lifestyle to have a sip of tea in this traditional tea house.
Definitely. So let's cherish these moments and preserve the traditions of Hong Kong. After all, Dolce Vita is about everything we cherish.
I've always enjoyed playing with my look. New hair, new makeup, new fashion. Otherwise, I get bored.
That's just it. You have to take a chance to move forward. And some world-famous stylists say you can't make a fashion mistake unless you've tried.
And if you've been way too adventurous with your hair or neglected it, this next stylist will show you how to fix it. The questions we've all come across: how to make our hair healthier, fuller, and shinier, and what is the style for the season? A decent hairstyle is definitely vital when making a good impression. Finding that perfect hairstyle that flatters the shape of our face and our age and is easy to manage is quite intimidating, not to mention maintaining healthy hair and scalp. But the good news is here, because the pro is here to help.
Kim Robinson, one of the most wanted hairstylists in Asia. His list of megastar clients include Jackie Chan, Gong Li, and Michelle Yao. His innovative techniques and styles in cutting, coloring, and technical treatments of hair have set standards for many hairstylists in Asia.
Hello Kim, thank
Hi.
you for being here with us today.
Great to be here.
What kind of hairstyle is in this season?
This season, we're looking at a lot of new cuts. We had years and seasons of long straight hair, then we went into the curl, which you see on the catwalks everywhere, but it's creeping in a lot new, lot more shorter haircuts. It's actually fun, and a lot of girls look great, actually.
Okay. Fine hair doesn't have to be flat. How do you increase the volume?
Volume can be achieved lots of different ways, either by product. There's a lot of products we use now that are not sticky and give the hair a lot of volume. We keep away from probably perming like we used to do many, many years ago because of the maintenance side. A lot of girls today color their hair, and doing too many chemicals at one time tend to make the hair dry out. But volume is coming back. It's really, really hot on the runways, and we're doing a lot of full hair, a lot of volume. With the longer looks especially, a lot of 60s inspired looks, which are very sexy, I think, you know. So it's an exciting time. Volume definitely is back, and you'll see coming into autumn, winter, a lot more volume.
So after getting tips from Kim, let's go and get the hair analyzed.
You can see your scalp is clean and not greasy as normal. And so now we can check the hair. Because before you did have some color treated the hair, so you can see some color pigment on the hair. And because after the color, so you can see the cuticle of the hair is a bit dried already. Okay. And you can see the ends of the hair. You can see the white spot. This white spot supposed more shiny and more blend in. But you have some color already, so it makes the hair a bit dry.
Okay.
Because your scalp is quite healthy, but the hair is a bit dry and it's a bit flat on the top. So I suggest you have a combination treatment.
The combination treatment is particularly effective for those whose hair is dehydrated due to chemical or heat styling damages. It starts with a pre-cleansing procedure in which a stimulating essential oil is applied to the scalp for blood circulation at the roots. To purify and detoxify any residue from the scalp and hair, the hairstylist will put on a volumizing cleansing mask and micro mist to boost the effects. A head and neck massage follows for further blood stimulation. To finish up the treatment, mineral leave and tonic will be applied to the scalp and the result is immediate. It is essential to reach for a healthier scalp and hair since they are the roots to beautiful hairstyles. Whether it's a moisturizing treatment or a detoxifying remedy, just make sure it is individually prescribed depending on the type of your scalp and hair, as we all have different levels of hair damages.
Whether it's a dreadlock that makes a statement against your tradition, or the easy breezy that works the trend, or luscious curls that inspire, I'm sure the tricks from the expert today will bring out the true character and personality within you. That's all for tonight. In the coming weeks, we have a chat with Vivian Tam, and we look at some luxurious and hot summer fashion.
Hope you've enjoyed the show. For more information about tonight's episode, check out our website.
And for more on where to shop, where to eat, and how to live Dolce Vita in Hong Kong, join us again next week. Bye!